Hey everyone, it's Mr. Cole, and I'm here to talk to you briefly about our classroom rules and expectations. Our rules come in two sets of three, and even though they're for the classroom, they also will help you out in life. The first three are never lie, never cheat, and never steal. Okay, people who lie and people who steal end up typically in trouble with the law, and people who cheat end up kicked out of school or kicked out of college. So those ones are kind of no-brainers. The other three are don't whine, don't complain, and don't make excuses. These three, again, go just beyond the classroom. For example, I'll give you a hypothetical situation. Let's say that you want to go see the new Dougie Fresh concert. Maybe he's opening for Milli Vanilli or someone else pretty cool that you've just been dying to go see for a couple months. And you look at your work schedule and you realize that, oh darn, I'm supposed to work that night. Or if you go up to your boss and you say, oh, this isn't fair. I want to go to the concert. Everyone else gets to take off. I have to be here. It's stupid. And your boss says, well, show up at work or don't come back. All right, that's an example of what can happen from just whining and complaining too much or making excuses. An alternate is to be a problem solver. Okay, the world is full of people who can identify problems, and all that you need to do is turn on radio or TV, and you'll see people who can identify the problem and show you who to put the blame on. But what we need is people who will solve problems. All right, avoiding whining, avoiding complaining, and avoiding making excuses helps you to focus on a solution. In the same hypothetical situation, you could go into the boss and say, I'm a huge Dougie Fresh fan, and I've really been looking forward to going to the concert for a few months, but I noticed that I am scheduled to work on the same day. However, I talked to a coworker, and they're willing to switch me shifts, so I can go to the concert and you can have the coverage. But in the future, what I realize is that I need to look at these concerts a few months ahead of time, and I'll start giving you more notice so that you can plan into the schedule times for me to be gone if I need to be somewhere. And that would show your boss or someone that you're working with that that you're a problem solver, that you're looking ahead, that you realize that this is a minor inconvenience, and you're going to do your best to make sure that their job goes more smoothly. Right? And you'll get more of the reaction that you want. I think that anyone can recognize a time where they've had to work with someone who's whining or complaining about everything, and those are just people that you don't want to be around. Our classroom expectations are pretty simple. Okay, come to class prepared, and come to the class ready to learn. Okay, the last one is to show respect. So we're going to show respect to all people. We're going to show respect to the literature that we're learning, whether it's something that was written a few weeks ago, something that was written 50 years ago, or something that was written 1,000 years ago. We're going to show respect to all of them. And we have the environment that every day we're going to come in and learn something and get a little bit better in work. I do my best not to overload you constantly with too much work, but that means that every day that we come in, there's going to be something to do. Whether it's the day before Christmas break or a week before you graduate, we'll be in the classroom working on something. I will hopefully you learned something from that. It's pretty short, pretty simple. Everybody sticks to those rules and expectations, and you're going to have a successful course.